welcome the host of the Shopping Network, Harry!
Welcome back to the Hospital Shopping Network. Now we only have a couple of the CALM Class 1 Type R biological safety cabinets, so call now. It would be such a shame if a person were to die because he did not get this cabinet. We are fortunate enough to have the CEO and the lead scientist of CALM, also known as the Crystal Air Laboratory Machines, joining us today to explain how the cabinet works.
Thank you for having us today. Okay, I am not familiar, but that's okay. I just want everyone out there to know that, and I want to go on record for this, that we are not in this for the money. Okay, we just want to tell everybody about this cabinet and what we can do for you.
So can you explain to the viewers at home what a Class 1 biological safety cabinet is?
You a silly man? You think I went to school to learn this stuff? Let me tell you about my scientist. He will explain everything for you.
Thank you. The Class 1 Biological Safety Cabinet is basically a film hood designed for biological applications. This unit offers personal and environmental protection by offering partial containment for working with low to moderate risk agents, assigned to biosafety level 1, 2, and 3. Here is an animation showing how the air is being filtered by our cabinet system. When you turn on the cabinet, the exhaust fan will activate, creating a negative pressure inside the cabinet. This negative pressure will cause an inward flow of air from the environment into the cabinet, which will then pass through the filtration system, picking up any aerosols generated inside the cabinet. The filtration system consists of a pre-filter and a HEPA filter, which can remove up to 99.99% of particles in the air that are 0.3 microns or larger. And as you can see, there's no recirculation of air inside the cabinet, as 100% of filtered air is either released back into the lab or to the outside, depending on the nature of the setup. There is a constant movement of unfiltered air from the environment into the cabinet, passing away from the user, and finally end up in the HEPA filter before releasing back into the atmosphere that provides some personal and environmental protection.
Wow! That sounds amazing. But can you tell us a bit more about the CALM Type R cabinet and how it's system?
Sure, Harry. As I mentioned before, our state-of-the-art cabinet is equipped with the most advanced HEPA filter, filtering out virtually all particles in the air. To illustrate how strong our HEPA filter is, we have prepared a short video clip of our HEPA filter working at a microscopic level. Let's take a look. Score! What really sets our cabinet apart from all the other cabinets that you see out there in the market is the amount of safety features that it comes with. First off, we have the sliding sash that contains a transparent glass panel that is very durable.
And to demonstrate how strong this cabinet is, I will attempt to break this glass panel. I just came back from the hospital. They said I broke all my bones in my hand to demonstrate how strong this cabinet is. It's the best cabinet ever.
Secondly, our cabinet is equipped with an airflow interlock system, which will shut down the cabinet in the event that airflow is disrupted, and alert you with a personalized voice alarm programmed in 4 different languages. Because we, who work at CALM, are firm believers of multiculturalism.
Sacré bleu! Caution, caution! Insufficient airflow!
Aya! Warning! Warning! Insufficient airflow!
Warning! Warning! Insufficient airflow.
Lastly, the body of the cabinet is made from high-quality stainless steel, which will ensure easy cleaning and sterilization. Additional features include internal power sockets, which will provide the power for various equipment that you might use inside the cabinet. And additionally, there will be internal gas tap and a vacuum tap, which will come in handy for various experiments that you might conduct inside the cabinet.
Wow! That totally blows my mind. Anyway, if I were to order this, how would I install it?
Hey, why you ask me so many questions? Let me direct this question to my repairman.
I'm glad you called me, because this is an extremely delicate installation here, which is best done by NSF accredited field certified, which is me here. Let's start with the installation requirement of this machine. You will need a minimum of 40 centimeters of unobstructed space between the exhaust outlet and any overhead obstruction, and a minimum of 30 centimeter clearance on either side of the cabinet for regular maintenance. Also, ensure that the cabinet is placed in a low traffic area to ensure sufficient airflow. Once we have decided we have sufficient room, we will have to decide whether to connect the exhaust to an external exhaust system. Okay, let's see here. Lastly, the biological safety cabinet must be regularly maintained and certified in accordance to the Canadian Standard Association standard. If you have to move the cabinet again, it must be recertified again because the HEPA filter may be damaged during the move.
Now that we have this cabinet installed and ready to use, it is so easy to use, even a child to do it. To prove my point, I have brought my daughter here, Annie, to show her how easy it is to use this crazy cabinet.
Gee, thanks, Dad. So, this is the on button which turns on the cabinet. Next to it is the UV light, which initiates the ultraviolet light. This is commonly used to disinfect the cabinet. And this is the gauge that measures the airflow of the cabinet, which should be maintained at least 75 feet per meter. Below this will trigger the alarm. Let's turn it on and see what happens. Wow, it really sucks! A total of 3 operational modes for the safety cabinet. First, we have the full width open front mode, as you see here. Second, we can install a front closure panel, as shown here. And lastly, we can install a front closure panel with arm-length rubber gloves. This added features provides additional personal protection by increasing the inward airflow.
Thank you, Annie and the repairman, for that informative presentation. Hold on, I believe we have a call on line 1. Hello, caller.
Hi. Is it not true that the other classes of biological safety cabinets provide product protection as well? What should I buy a cabinet instead of the more advanced BSC?
Wait, the book guy, cut the call!
Wow, that is an excellent question. It is true that our safety cabinet does not offer product protection because the air coming into the cabinet